Man. I tried to go live in a different orientation, and it just did not let me. And that's just very crazy and weird. All right, good morning. Um, Again, I'm sure y'all saw the title, so you already know what type of time I'm on this morning. I'm extremely, extremely annoyed and irritated at certain situations. Hold on. And then it didn't even upload my thumbnail. What? Oh, man. Okay. So, let me just tell y'all this, okay? What I've been doing, I've been focusing on myself. I've been handling my business. I've been... Yesterday, I decided to take a break from social media. And all of that stuff. I decided to just do me, right? And kind of just like ignore outside noise, because sometimes you have to do that to stay away from people that are not worth being around. Okay. Hold on, let me see. Child, people be trying to get their life off of my name. That's so sad. It'd be so sad. Anyway, but okay. So recently, one of my phones has stopped. It's been not working right. It's been not working right, and also I lost a bunch of numbers in my email. So I go out with old boy the other day. I told y'all I went out with him, and his girlfriend ends up showing up. Good morning, Kay Potter. Good morning, Linda Lee. West Coast Bells. Hey, good morning. I would like to purchase one or two of those bracelets with the crystals in the back and in black and white. Can you link in the chat? Yes. Yes, I can. Um, so I went out with Oh Boy the other day, as you guys know. And so based on his drama, I've decided to do me. His girlfriend showed up. I told you guys that. And then he ended up doing some other stuff. I'm going to just tell you what he did here, because I didn't want to tell the full story here. I wanted to show footage, but I looked at the videos that I took, and it looks like I need to put that footage on my Patreon. And so it's going to be on my life journey tier. And whenever things like this happen, it's going to be on my life journey tier. I've had a couple of things that I've wanted to release on YouTube that I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I need to put that somewhere else, because it ain't going, it's not good here. So anyway, so I'm trying to ignore him because he caused me a lot of drama, right? I'm not really feeling the drama. I really just want to be drama free. Anybody that's trying to live in that type of chaos or whatever, I'm just like, ignore and move on to the next, because you're gonna be there by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Especially coming at me with that crap. Like, you'll be there by yourself. So I'm just doing me yesterday, minding my business, and here comes this nigga. Now, first of all, let me reverse and go back a little bit so that y'all can understand exactly what happened, because I didn't want to tell everything. I kind of wanted to go around it and go in circles about it. And hold on, let me see if this. Sorry about that. I didn't know it was gonna take me back like that. Hold on. Put up another one of my bracelets. Okay. So I wanted to I wanted to go out, have a good time. As you guys know, my last relationship, and I'm gonna just keep it all the way real with y'all. I'm finna spill shit and just keep it real, okay? Because I'm not gonna show my video footage on YouTube. I'm gonna show it on a different platform. So I got into a relationship with Bruce, who I thought was one of my very best friends. I guess I needed to go through that in order to get through that, because I really thought that that man loved me in a certain way, in a specific way that he proved to me he didn't. When I got with Bruce, Bruce was all up my grill. We were on the phone all the time. He had good communication. He was loving. He was soft. And I might have been crashing out a little bit like, well, who is this person and who is that person and all of this stuff. And it was like he reassured me in ways that I felt like was so wonderful that I'm like, okay, I can do this. Even though I told him a couple of times like, hey, I don't know if I can be in a relationship right now because I don't know that I'm built for it right now. I think I'm kind of like in a space where I need to spend some time by myself, especially after old boy from across the street, right? So Bruce like, no, you're not getting out of this relationship. Even right now, he still have me posted on his IG. Like you know what I'm saying? But Bruce started disappearing on me. He started literally disappearing like 3-4 days at a time. One time we got into our one little argument over literally something very stupid. I think it was like you didn't pick up the phone this day or something. All of a sudden, this man was gone for a week. He came back over here and his, you know what, was smelling like fish. So I'm like, what the, like, you come to me smelling like something that's crazy. You know what I mean? And after that, I think our relationship kind of just never repaired itself. I still was willing to be on the phone. I still was willing to work through it. However, I think that at that time it was very evident that he had moved on and was effing with somebody else. And men that are not truly polygamous, like you know how Nature Boy is a real polygamist, so he could have a whole bunch of different women's energies around him and be able to check them all. And I'm not saying that he was right for the way he went about it. What I'm saying is his spirit is truly polygamous, like definitely can handle several different women around him, and kind of like wants that several people energy on him and welcomes it, and is able to treat each one individually but also collectively. Well, there are certain men that are absolutely not polygamous at all, okay? And so those men who don't have those polygamy bones, when they get with another person, they start to treat the other person that they're with like shit. And that's a fact. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced that. Like, you've been with somebody and then all of a sudden he just start getting super mean and you like, what did I do? Why are you being mean to me? Like, you waking up with an attitude? Like, what's wrong with you, nigga? Like, I don't know if you guys have ever experienced that, but that is a real thing. Like, that is a real thing where men who cannot handle polygamy will literally be just mean to you for absolutely no reason. It'll be just come out the clear blue sky and they'll just be mean assholes, right? So that's what I was going through. Like, Bruce just started being mean. So we stopped having contact. This about to sound a little bit crazy, but this is what happened. You know what I'm saying? We stopped having contact. All of a sudden, about, I want to say a week later, right? Bruce gets in contact with me and he goes, I gotta tell you something. I'm like, yo, what's up? What is it? Blah, blah, blah. He goes, I have cancer. I'm like, what? He's like, I have cancer. And at that time, I was just so shocked. I was in shock. I was like, wow, cancer is diabolical. Like, cancer is crazy. I have cancer is nuts, right? So I haven't told you guys this, but recently I tested positive for some ARAs. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but I basically um, have like a little health scare that's going on with my hips from sleeping on the beds in in prison, right? So, little health scare, something to do with my hips, okay, with the bones in my hips. So anyway, so that happened, okay. So I'm like, wow, having cancer is crazy because I had just got had tested positive for these ARAs and whatever, whatever. So, chow. This man tells me he has cancer. So I'm all like, oh my God, I can't believe this. Up in arms, this, that, and the other, right? Tripping. Do y'all know that this man, okay, so he tells me he have cancer. That's why we haven't had contact. He fell and bumped his head at doing a job because he was going to this job. So he fell and bumped his head doing his job. All of a sudden, he ended up in the hospital for 3, 4 days, and then they found out that he had cancer when he was at the hospital. This is what this man is telling me. Just crazy. Okay. So he fell and bumped his head while he was at the hospital. I mean, while he was at work, he went to the hospital, was there for days, and that's why he couldn't get in touch with me. That's why he disappeared, and they found out he has cancer. So then we get back together. What does this man do? He disappears again. So I'm like, all right, he got a girlfriend. It's all good. He's telling me, he's texting me, really mad because he's like, I have cancer and it's that and the other. And I'm like, wow, okay, like, all right. Um, I get in touch with him recently, like about a few days ago. I'm like, so what did they do about your cancer? He tells me they gave me calcium. They gave me calcium for my cancer. Calcium for cancer. This is the type of fuck shit that I've been dealing with. This is the type of stupidity from grown ass men that I've been dealing with. Exactly, Melissa. So this is the type of stupidity. Y'all have to understand. They come and compare you to the next. Exactly. This is the type of dumb shit that I've been dealing with. Meanwhile, I've been checking his I checked his Facebook. I can tell he went through like 3 breakups in a week. Literally. Just from his own Facebook post. There's a person under there. Now all of a sudden he wanna, oh, the Lord is gonna do this and do that. And if I've ever had sex with you, don't reach out to me and all this stuff like that. Right. West Coast Bills, the doctor's not about to give you calcium for no freaking cancer, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Like, men be really thinking women are stupid because we play a submissive role. Like, just because I played a submissive role to you does not mean I'm dumb. I'm still a dominant boss. Don't forget that. I allowed you to lead over me, to be the dominant over me, nigga. I'm not dumb. I'm very smart. Did you forget that? Like, dude, you gotta be a freaking idiot. Like, what is wrong with you, right? So he tells me that he has gotten calcium for his cancer. So I'm like, all right, bet. Hey, Demita, VIPT in the house. So I'm like, all right, bet. He full of stuff. I'm just going to move on. I'm not even going to argue with him about it. I'm going to let him have it. You got it. Okay. Calcium for cancer, sure. I'm going to let you have it. So that happens. All of a sudden, here comes old boy, and we gonna call him his name, old boy for now, paying my rent. I'm sorry, paying my phone bill. So he pays the phone bill, and I'm like, cool, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you paying my phone bill, blah, 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 blah. You want to go out on a date? Let's go out on a date. So we go out on a date. We're there. I'm getting a tattoo while I'm out on this date. I am getting a tattoo. All of a sudden, this female shows up and she's pretty upset. She's not happy. She's like, I can hear her yelling outside and I can hear him giving her excuses. And I'm thinking, you gotta give excuses about where you at and what you doing. That's crazy work. That's diabolical. We not doing that. I'm not doing that. Like, I'm literally not gonna do this with you. You sitting up here making excuses to a female, you know what I'm saying, about why I'm at your house, and are you kidding me? What the F do I look like? Like, you feel me? So from there, I was just like, I'm cool. It's cool. Like, don't even worry about it. Definitely never effing with you again. That's how I felt. So I just started doing me. What the freak is that? So I just started doing me. I just started minding my business, You know what I'm saying? Um, and like kind of like looking side eyeing him, but he's still tattooing me. The next thing I know, his phone ring. He stopped in the middle of the tattoo, and he like literally in the middle of doing a piece of a tattoo, and he like, all right, come on, come on. I'm like, what are we doing? He like, just come on. He drives me to his other apartment. Okay, so he drives me to the apartment. I'm sitting there because I'm like, damn, it's been hours. I'm hungry. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought we were going to go out to eat. I'm all dressed up for what? So he ended up giving me a white t shirt to put on. So I just put on a white t shirt because I just got dressed up for no good reason. So I'm just sitting there waiting to see what's going to happen next. You know what I'm saying? Is he going to pull some steaks out the fridge? What's going to happen? I'm like, I'm hungry. He like, all right, his phone ring. He like, all right, I'm finna go get you a burrito. That burrito, da 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 da. Because I'll tell him I want the burrito or whatever. I'm finna go get you that burrito, da 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 da. He walks out the door, leaves me in his house for a whole fucking like hour and a half. It goes from daytime to dark time. I'm in his house pissed. This is the footage that I'm going to show you guys on Patreon on my life journey tier, okay? I am in his house. When I tell you I'm in his house, mad as fuck. I was so pissed. You left me in your house to sit up and have phone conversations with this girl on the phone and or go to her house. But listen, this is why I say to sit up and have phone conversations. I called him. A lot of people don't know that my phone has this capability. I can tell if you're on the other line. This is what I was trying to tell Bruce all the time. I can see that you're on the phone, bro. Stop playing with me. Who are you on the phone with? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I call this motherfucker person and I'm like, are you serious right now? You gotta be kidding me, da 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 da. He like, man, what are you talking about? Just wait, I'm coming, da 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 da. I'm like, this is a joke. This gotta be a joke. Like, this is not cool. This is not okay. So I'm sitting there and I'm literally starving from 12 to 7. I've not put anything in my body. Not, I put half a cup of water in my body from 12 to 7. Mind you, I didn't even eat breakfast because I thought that we were going to go somewhere. So I'm like, let me have my appetite for when I go out with this man. I'm with him from 12 to 7, nothing. So I'm like, oh my gosh, mind you, you know, I have to have my energy levels up. I have to have something. I don't give a damn if it's fruit, if it's fruit and nuts. I have to have something. If it's a granola bar, I have to have something. You know what I'm saying? So he leaves me there. I'm going through his refrigerator. I'm going through his closet. I'm just mad. I'm just angry. I'm just doing, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, all right, bet. Since you feel like that's the way you finna carry me, bet. All right, bet. So I'm doing those things. So then I'm calling him. It's showing me that he on the phone. At first he answering my call. Then about an hour later, he just stopped answering my call. He come and pop up in his apartment, and he climb on top of me as if I'm just gonna give him some. He just climb on top of me. I'm laid back on the bed looking at the damn sky like, are you serious? I can't believe this. I should leave. I don't know where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So this motherfucker come in and climb on top of me like as if you about to get some or something. I'm talking about, baby, come here. I'm sorry, babe. Da 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 da. I'm like, are you serious? I said, take me home. He like, oh, you want to go home? Yes, I would like to go home. So then we get to walk into the car. He get to talking shit. Oh, and I ain't the one, and this and that. You over here talking about take you home. When I'm over here trying to get you this and that. Mind you, he's supposed to come in the house with burritos. I did not see no burritos. I don't give a damn if you. Why would you come in and sit the burrito on the counter? I'm starving. Come hand me that motherfucker in my hand. Give me this burrito. Like, what are we doing? Let me get that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you coming in getting on top of me and not giving me food is crazy. So I'm like, take me home. We get to walk into his car. He get to acting a fool, trying to talk all this shit. So I veered off. I start, I'm going this way. I'm not going to do this with you. So I go off to the left, And I start calling Nani, and I'm calling my homegirl. And my homegirl like, what the hell? Where you at? What's the address? I'm like, I don't even know where I'm at. Nani got Life 360 on me. So I'm like, Nani, Life 360 me. She can't even find me. She like, I don't know what this is. I don't know where this is. She like, it's not pulling up an address. I don't know what it's saying. This, that, and the other. So Nani over here panicking. And my homegirl over here like, what's the fucking address? What's that? And I'm like, I'm trying to get it. Like, I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like I need to walk up to a stranger. As soon as I get ready to walk up to a stranger and ask this person what the address is, here come this nigga speeding down the damn alleyway, down the parking lot driveway. What the fuck? Why are you talking to him? Get in the car. Get in the car. I'm like, take me home. Take me home. My homegirl like, don't get in that car. I'll pistol whip that. Like, she really tripping, right? And I'm like, nah, I'm like, he finna take me home. So I get in the car. We don't say nothing the whole time he driving me home. As soon as I get out the car, I slam his shit super hard. Blow! I tried to break his door. I said, bitch, don't ever contact me again. He said, bitch, something, 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 whatever he said. I didn't give a fuck. I walked away. All my neighbors that was standing outside was like, hey, Diamond. I'm like, what's up? Like, don't even think I'm finna tell y'all what the fuck just happened. Just leave me alone. So I walk in the house, close the door. I go to sleep. I just laid down. I was so tired. I just was asleep. Here come this nigga calling me the next morning, talking about, and I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all on my Patreon here. I'm gonna show y'all all this, all the messages and everything, all the receipts. But talking about, let me make this up to you. I can make it up to you. Da 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 da. I have a huge problem with what's this? I have a huge problem with forgiveness. I forgive too easily. I have a huge big problem with that. I have to be tougher on myself, and I'm just not, and it's really bad. It's so bad. I have to be tougher with people. I have a bad forgiveness problem, and it's because I'm a sensitive person. Like, I'm really not as hard as people think I am. I get like that because I have to get like that, because elsewise people will take advantage of me. Like, I really forgive way too easily, right? So he like, let me make it up to you. I'm gonna do this, that, and the other for you. I promise you I'm gonna make it up to you, this, that. I'm like, how can you make up that horrible ass shit? And what about that female? He like, you don't have to worry about her no more. I'll never put you through nothing else like that. Da da da. I'm like, bro, okay. I said, I believe it when I see it at this point. So he literally, I text him that night because my homegirl have her own tattooing machine, and we were trying to ask him about ombre. Nigga never answered me. Ignored me the whole night, never answered me. I'm like, all right, bet. He wakes up early in the morning for work, though, like 2 o'clock in the morning. So I'm like, well, he probably went to sleep. Next day, I ask him, I'm like, so do you think it's okay for you to ignore me because you got off work? Like, you drove home from work. You can contact me before you just plop out and go to sleep. Like, you know what I'm saying? He like, first of all, you can fix your tone. And second of all, don't question. I'm like, you know what? I said, this is it. This is it with you. You're too much drama. It's always drama with you. First, it was this girl coming to the house acting a fool. You know what I'm saying? Then it was you taking me to the, like, you got these dramatic little situations that you need to be in. And I need peace. I don't need to be going through shit like that. It always be men that be saying some shit like, be my peace. Be my peace. But it be men that be exactly, Melissa, very theatrical. It be men hollering, be my peace, but it be niggas causing all the chaos. Either they causing chaos for you to have a reaction to them. Then when you have a reaction, you're not peaceful. You drama. You this, that, and the other. You crazy and all this stuff. Or they just cause drama. Like, I don't understand why I'm meeting these men or knowing these people that were causing drama in my life. I never even realized it until now, that I had people in my life that were just drama-fied. Toxic as fuck. Oh, wait till I tell you what he said. This is a sure way to get kicked out of my life. Wait till I tell you what he said. He says some shit that's a sure way to get kicked out of my life. It's a sure way to make me ignore you for the rest of my life. Literally. So I said, this is too much. It's always drama with you. This is toxic. I don't want to do this. I need peace. And again, I elaborated. It's always the men that's hollering, be my peace. That's a fucking headache. You are a fucking headache. I don't know what makes these men think that they can demand something that they're not willing to give. You ignoring somebody for 3 days and supposed to be in a relationship, and then all of a sudden you want to come back into their life with drama. That is not being peace. That is not keeping the peace. You speaking to your ex-girlfriends on social media, but then forbidding me to do the same. That's not bringing peace. You over here got a girl showing up to the house, you know what I'm saying? And then now I got to run around the city to run from this girl. That's not bringing me peace. You're not bringing me peace. Me saying, so you think it's okay for you to ignore me when you get off of work is a question. Okay? And your response is drama. That's not bringing me peace. It's very, very easy to demand something for these men, but to not be able to have the fortitude to give it. You can demand some shit from me, but you don't have the fortitude to give it. Oh, you better pick up your phone, but you don't pick yours up. With Bruce, I didn't ignore not one phone call of his ever. I can show you me calling him 10 times to his one phone call to me. But I did not know that these were the type of people that I had in my life until I got to a place where all I wanted was peace. Until I got to a place where all I wanted was peace, I didn't even realize how much drama these men were causing. Shit, they probably was always causing drama. Hell, Bruce was picking me up on a motorcycle while I was with my baby daddy, while I was with Rihanna's father. Why are you here ruining my family? Like, that's something that I never thought about. That's something that I never thought about. I had a white boyfriend. Bruce came to my house with his pew and was unloading and reloading it, telling him, yeah, you better treat her right, da 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 da. Ruined that relationship. I hadn't even realized how much drama this person was causing me. Bruce pulled out a firearm, a pew on my best friend. Over $20. I didn't even realize how much drama these men were causing me. Let me tell y'all the funny thing about this guy that I'm talking to y'all about. When I first moved to Vegas, I stayed at somebody's house and he had 2 strippers staying with him. You remember that guy? It's him. It's him. I didn't even realize how much drama he was causing me until I got to this place where I just wanted peace. It's not me. It's the people that I'm choosing to be around at this point. I can truly say I used to not care about being in drama. I don't care, bitch. What's up? Like, well, holla at your girl. What's up? What's happening? It's nothing to a real one. We can get up in there. Get in there. You know what I'm saying? And of course, I still have that in me, but I want peace. Peacefulness. You can't live in peace? Go that way. Hey, Lil Red. Yes, Lil Red. Okay. Lil Red says she remember. Yes. Seems like they are energy sucking. Facts. Growth is everything. Thank you. So I tell him I'm not doing this. Da 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 da. This is toxic. This is drama. This is a headache. This ain't bringing me no type of peace. Okay, I can't do this. You know what he tells me? This is a sure way to get you kicked out of my life. I will ignore and never pay attention to you again. Because you don't, because I'm not doing this with no stage name. Them girls was wretched he stayed with. Exactly. He said, your name is literally toxic. What the fuck? First of all, bitch, my name is toxic. Get it right. Second of all, it doesn't mean toxic. Stupid. Okay? And the wording behind it is diamond. So always remember that part, because that's what I am, and I should be treated with as much precious energy. Okay? And I'm pressure. Don't forget that. So with that being said, I was like, okay, what I don't do is do no. I'm talking about real life, and you talking about a stage name on YouTube, a stage name for a brand. I'm like, all right, bro, don't worry about it. And I blocked him. I blocked him off of one of my phones, off of my phone. I thought that, um, I forgot that I had given him my other phone number. I wake up at about, I didn't go to sleep last night till about, I remember 2:35. I showed Nani, because me and Nani be woke late as hell. I showed Nani a message at 2:12 in the morning. I didn't go to sleep till about 4. I showed Nani a message at 2:35, but the message came in at 2:12. It's his ass on my other phone saying, "What you doing?" Why are you texting me on my other number when I blocked you from my other phone and I asked you to lose my number? Hey, George. Right, West Coast Bells. Don't forget. Don't forget that part. Like, you feel me? It's so, like, when I tell y'all, I was so just shocked and stunned. And then you disrespectful enough to text me in the middle of the morning, like, what, you think this a booty call or something? You Are you thinking that this is a booty call? Like, what is getting ready to, why are you texting me right now? When I tell you had me furious, bro, and Nani was like, hell no. So you know them burritos that I wanted? I only wanted the burrito so bad because Nani wanted a burrito. I was only going to take a bite of this burrito and bring it back home to Nani. She's the one who wanted this burrito. You know what I'm saying? So bad, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, I'm not finna spend no damn $10, $15 on a burrito because my ass is broke. Period. I could say it just like Queen Op said it. Guess what? Some of y'all might have got on YouTube and made a bag and did the right thing with it. Me, I don't know what Queen Op did with her bag, but I had legal fees, storage fees, all kind of fees. Okay, things that were still being paid on auto pay while I was still in there, all kinds of stuff. I'm surprised I got out to anything in my bank account. Okay, I was in there for 3 years with shit on auto pay. Like, that's how much money I had stacked in my bank account. I got out to $67. I'm surprised I'm not in check systems. I'm dead ass serious. I'm surprised I'm not in check systems and they didn't just take every dime I had within that 3 years. I am surprised that I had enough to sustain those auto pays for 3 years. Okay? I'm broke as hell. Period. So why would I spend $10, $15 on a damn burrito? I was just trying to get the damn burrito, bring it back to my baby. You know what I'm saying? It's just really not that, it really wasn't that serious. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yes, God is good. He working it out. He is working it out. So with that being said, like, I end up getting a little payment. Something that I worked for, because y'all know I've been doing heads and stuff. And I went to go get my baby. I end up getting me and my baby a burrito. And am I back? Am I back? Okay. Which part did I even leave off on? I don't know where I left off at, but I was saying, you know, China Unique is a young woman. She's an ASMR girl, okay? And she was showing herself. She was in a relationship with this man. All her fans kept saying, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" Because she kept getting skinnier and skinnier, right? And then all of a sudden, she put up this post, and in her post, it was a short, and in her short, she said, um, when I tell you he was sucking the life out of me. And she showed herself healthy looking, and then she showed herself getting skinnier and skinnier. You could see her breastplate, you could see all that stuff. She showed herself getting skinnier and skinnier, and then she showed herself in present day where she was looking healthy again. Like, this man literally sucked the living juice out of this little girl. And she's a, like I was saying before, she's a young girl. um she could easily be my son's, like, one of my son's girlfriends. My sons are 21 and 22. You know what I'm saying? Like, but at the end of the day, so she was already skinny. So at the end of the day, for her to get any skinnier, any of that was crazy to me. But that's how much men will suck you dry. If you let a man take you down the wrong road, baby, you will be messed up. I didn't watch so many women come in and out of that prison talking about they took a gun charge for a man, talking about they was over there robbing places, and they did that shit because they boyfriend, they wanted to ride with their boyfriend. Like, what? I just told y'all about my two prison daughters, how one of them passed away from her autoimmune disease, but one of them passed away from trying to get high with this boy, trying to get high with her boyfriend, end up overdosing. Men will lead you down the wrong path. Men be wanting to lead, but a lot of men don't know how to lead. They don't know where to lead. Okay? And let me tell y'all something. God truly be protecting me. I thought I was in love with Bruce. I thought I was in love for a hot second. I don't know what type of spell that man cast on me. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. But what I know is that's not normal for me to fall in love with Bruce. That's not even normal. And for all these years, over 20 years, all of a sudden here I am falling in love with somebody that I never would fall in love with. And then on top of that, I really felt it very strongly, like, oh, I'm in love and I can't believe he's doing me like this, and where's my man, and my man. Meanwhile, as he took a step back and allowed me space to come back into me, and I was able to look from the outside in with different eyes, I was able to be like, the fuck? This nigga is a dramatic, corny, broke, weird, inconsistent, undependable narcissist. That's how much space he gave me to take the time to actually look at him and how he moved. And the same thing with this dude. I ain't never liked this dude. Not in this capacity. This nigga get blocked off my phone for less. He's been, as a matter of fact, he's been blocked off my phone the entire time I've been out. Like, I will block and unblock him. I'll just unblock just to see if he'll you know what I'm saying? I won't hear from him for a month because he'll be on the block list for a month. I'll just unblock him. I won't say shit. I'll just unblock him. Then he'll text me, hey, CEO boss lady. So, you know, I'll just unblock him. You know, maybe a week or later he'll text me. It'll be a little bit of conversation. He'll say some stupid shit and I'll block him again. Get the fuck off my phone. Or, you know what I'm saying? He kept trying to, the reason why he stayed on my block list because he kept sending me videos and pictures of him doing, you know what I'm saying? Like baiting himself. And it's like, I don't want to see you mastering yourself. Stop. Who told you that that's what I wanted to see today? I don't want to wake up to some man's, you know, whatever, and you baiting yourself. Go do that shit somewhere else. Like, that's some for somebody else to see. That's not for me. I don't care about that. Get that out of my face. That's a lust demon, and I'm not out here lusting after nothing. You can take that and get. Like the hell. So that's the main reason why he was getting blocked. But I don't know, child. All I know is all the drama and all the extras, I cannot do. Thank you, CEO Little Boss Lady. Stepped in as my admin real fast. I think Demeter might still be on here too. EJ said, like women, men select women for specific reasons, including identifying and manipulating the woman's weakness. Ooh, EJ said the truth. EJ said the truth so bad. You just said the truth so bad. You said the truth so hard. Like, that's a serious fact. Because I feel like that's exactly what he did. He felt like I don't know. Because at the end of the day, there's no way in Sam Hill I fell in love with no damn Bruce. That was craziness. And I'm glad he took a step back. so that I can get back into my right mind, because that was crazy. Let me get this off of my. Why am I being. Is this being recommended to me? I can't wait to get my life back, y'all. I'm finna get my life back. I'm not gonna be down too long. I'm really finna just get my damn life back. It's a lot that's going on. Um, but I'm finna get it. I'm finna dig from the bottom up. Oh my goodness, y'all. I made so many beautiful, beautiful pieces yesterday. I was really just in my own world, making my own stuff in my own zone. I made so many beautiful pieces yesterday. I'm going to be uploading them to my website, truth.com. If you don't know my website, get in the description box. It is in there. Um, and yeah, also, just be looking for stuff. Just be looking for stuff. Join my Patreon. We're starting a new book read on Patreon. Um, I think I might post Commons book first. So I don't know if you guys know, we just finished Portia Williams today. The Pursuit of Portia. We just finished that today. And then let me see. I have Dame Dash, Tupac book, Robin Crawford, Superhead. Maybe we'll do Superhead's book. Maybe I'll post the Superhead reading. Yeah, I think I'll do Superheads. Uh, Cause I'm looking at all her. I was like reading multiple chapters at the same time of that, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. So, yeah, yeah, we're gonna do Superhead next, and y'all know she's a mess. Her book's a mess, but we're gonna do her book next. I'm also gonna start doing Yawn Before Dawn on Patreon on my $5 tier. So we're gonna do Yawn Before Dawn. I'm gonna get that back started up. I miss my little Yawn Before Dawn. Okay, y'all. I don't know how to get into my ASMR channel. I have an ASMR channel, but I can't get into it. So now I got to start another ASMR channel. It's craziness. Well, I gotta. Did I post that? I did. Hold on. Oh, I was posting some shit. You all, someone was doing something to her. So as they would investigate it, they have not been able to, in her parents' eyes, say none of that stuff. Okay. I thought I posted the actual conversation. Okay, so y'all know Moniece is my girl. That's my girl. But her, obviously, if that's my homegirl, I'm going to know her parents, right? So I would be having these conversations with Moniece's homegirl, her parents, behind her back. I'm sorry, Moniece. And I recorded a few conversations, and I thought that I put it up on Instagram, but I'm so glad, I mean on YouTube, but I'm so glad to see that that was just me talking and saying what I found out. Thank goodness, because I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that type of person. I'm trying to be, you know what I'm saying? Trying to be right, and I'm going to be right. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. But so yeah, make sure y'all hit up my Patreon. I'm gonna be it's not much up there now, but except for book reads and old things, 2022 videos, recent book reads, but definitely 2022 videos. But I'm going to be uploading Superhead's book next, so we're gonna go through that book read. And then I'm going to be doing a Yawn Before Dawn and a Life Journey tier video with this footage in it. That's my next, those are my next endeavors. So, yeah. All right. Hit them up, hit them up, hit them to me. A Big Mac, double L, double DCA. All right. Love y'all. Peace.